Charge, Eastman is trespassing, which is a violation of section 543 of the Boulder Revised Code, allegedly occurring on September 17th of 2025. A couple of ways that you could proceed with that charge. One would be to have a conversation with the prosecutor, see if you could work out a plea agreement. I don't see that there's anything in the file from them yet, but that doesn't mean they couldn't have a conversation with you and make an offer. So that's one way to proceed. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to have a conversation, so.
Yeah, that's what I never try to force people to do that, but it usually ends up in a better outcome when they at least have had the conversation. So if you want to put your name on that list, that would be great.
Sorry, I should have done that at the beginning.
That's okay. Sometimes people have to hear how it works before they take that next step. Okay, and then one of the prosecutors will be with you shortly. I'm sorry?
I'm multitasking today. I'm doing professional stuff on the phone while I'm waiting on you.
Okay, well, good for you. As long as you can get things done. I hate to see people have to spend time that they can't do something while they're here. Let's take a look at what we have, Ms. Mock. I know that we've had a few conversations in the last couple of weeks. Case number 2025-5118.
Do you want to see the history? See, there's nothing.
No, this is a relatively new case. And I do have an offer in the file. I don't know if they discussed this with you when they spoke to you last, Ms. Mock. And they may not have, but they've offered a deferred judgment to the charges that are pending. There's an obstructing government operations charge, a prohibited items charge, and a camping or lodging on property without consent charge. They've offered a deferred judgment from the prosecutor's office. They've asked me to waive the fees associated with it, but they would want you to complete 5 housing-related tasks in order to ultimately earn dismissal.
I've already completed my housing stuff. Everything. I'm just waiting on the results.
Okay.
If I can alter that to actually getting other stuff done, you know?
That may be a worthwhile conversation. You want to have a conversation with one of them about that? I can't change the agreement. I have to have a prosecutor change the agreement. It makes sense.
My housing with Dara.
It makes sense to me. It makes perfect sense.
And all roads.
Yeah. So do you want me to just let them know that you'd like to talk to them? And actually would have you put your name on the list there. Would you do that?
Yeah, and can we maybe speed it up a little bit? Because Sandra has to work today.
And you've got your belongings out
Out
front.
of court.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, who's Xander?
It's Alexander King.
Oh, okay. Yes, I didn't know him by Xander, but I get that. Okay, so, and he's out watching your belongings.
And the puppy.
Yeah, okay.
And then I have to, after this, because I forgot to grab it, I have to go get my proof of pregnancy for Danielle Swagger in the pretrial services. She's resource lady.
Would it make better sense for us to reset you and have you come back so you're not rushed? I know that's an inconvenient. You've been here for an hour and a half already.
Yeah.
I can let them know that you're anxious. I think you're right at the top of the list, so you.
It's just that we reset this one like, what, 3 times now, Nick?
I don't think we've reset this one a lot because the ticket was just issued on the 12th of September, so I don't know that it's been reset a lot. It would have only been once.
Your Honor, fine if she needs to go before me to talk to the prosecutor, so.
That's very kind. All right, so when they come back in, we'll let them know you'd be next up. Do you want to do that?
Okay.
Or we can reset.
Or I can see if I can just give them a call and talk about it over there and then that way we already have that part out of the way for the next court, maybe?
That's okay with me, but you still have to come back. We still have to give you a setting
Right,
notice.
but that way we already have me talking to the prosecutor out of the way, you know?
Do you have their phone number?
I
Why don't you grab the card for either maybe get both of those, Miss Keller?
I'm taking Chris's because I keep forgetting to ask for his number.
Okay. You can take them all if you want. Then you have everybody's number and then you could give a call.
Which one's the lady?
That's Mia Keller.
That's the one that I talked to last time, correct?
Okay, so that might make sense is to continue to talk to Miss Keller about it.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna reset you for next week, for next Tuesday. Actually, let's give her a date. Is there a time that's more convenient to you? I'm talking.
Actually, I can write it down. Oh, me?
Yeah.
Well, Xander has told his boss that Tuesdays usually we have court because of all the tickets
Yeah.
being homeless and
Yes.
stuff. So Tuesdays works
Still works?
best.
All right, so we'll
Unless I
reset,
can't do it on Thursdays.
we'll reset you for next Tuesday. So that'll be for October 7th.
I'm sorry, that would definitely be my bad because I I forgot to for pregnancy. I should have brought that, but I got hassled by the Rangers, which is why I was late.
Okay. All right, so, are you gonna print that out right here?
Yeah.
All right, so just hang in there. Leslie's gonna print out the setting notice for the next court date. We'll see you just come back next Tuesday. You're gonna write down phone numbers for prosecutors. Is that what you're doing right
I
now?
got the cars. I was writing down the date on the card.
Oh, you were writing the date down.
Sorry, I'm not gonna use the paper. I'm gonna throw it away
Okay.
as soon as I get out of here.
10/7, October 7th, which is next Tuesday at 8:30. And I'll still have you print out a setting notice, Leslie, just so we can say that we've provided that.
Yeah. It's easier to remember, but there's small. What, John?
Yeah, and I can see that Mr. Steenar, I believe, is speaking with Mr. Altenberg. We'll make sure we call, I think he's third up, maybe even second, because I think I've already spoken to Mr. Francois.
Your Honor, also, what's a good time to call her? I'm gonna call her today while he's at work, or?
I would be guessing, because I don't know Miss Keller, but she's right behind you. You could ask what the good time is to call.
What's the best time we can do?
Okay, I'll let them know.
She just wants to talk about her case with you.
So my man works, he doesn't work, so that, you know, for talking to you out of your way already, and what we agreed on prepared for the next court.
So is our meeting in the file, can we talk about it now?
No, I'm getting it. And
Okay,
they waiting on me to get back so he can
I
go work,
can-
and then I forgot to, I need to give that to the swagger.
okay,
So I have to go back and do that. That's fine.
I think what I prefer to do, Your Honor, we don't, our office typically doesn't have conversations with unrepresented defendants outside of regular court hours. So what I would prefer to do here is maybe reset her.
We are going to reset her anyway.
That would be perfect. Okay.
Call.
Yeah, if you're able to
Still need
email.
an email afterwards, because I literally only delete emails for a moment. I don't delete email at all.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay, so Ms. Mock's got her court date for next week, October 7th. Did we already print out the setting notice for her?
I'm printing it out.
Hang on just a second, Ms. Mock, we'll give you that.
Okay, perfect.
And since we've made a record, I don't need a signature back, we'll just give her the document. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and call the next case that you've got, Mr. Altenberg.
Yes, Your Honor, we'd like to call the own case, the line case, please, who's Peter Birchley, Disney.
All right. All right, good morning again, Mr. Dotson. Go ahead, Dara.
Your Honor, Mr. Dodson is working with a case manager through the Bridges program for his competency evaluation. They offer wraparound services.
Okay. Terrific. All right, so Mr. Dotson, the charge that you have of urinating in public is being dismissed. You are free to go. I know you have a lot of other things on your plate, but in this case, that case has now been dismissed and you're free to go.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for appearing. Good luck to you, sir.
Appreciate it. God bless you guys. Thank you.
You have
Take care.
You too.
And yes, Dara, next.
If we could call Mr. DeSalle.
All right, let's call it the Sal case.
Your Honor, we only have one face sheet for him. We're just having him appear to ensure that no warrants are issued. Mr. DeSalle failed to appear last week.
Right. Well, let me see what we've got.
I got another ticket this month.
So we'll open up case number 2025-5267. You just got that new ticket this morning?
Yeah, that's what delayed me from coming in earlier.
What's the court date for that one?
It's,
September 30th?
let's see that.
Oh, yeah, it's hard to see. Let's see. That's the date that it was issued. It is the 14th of October.
Okay. And that's the day that we expect to see you on all of your cases.
Okay.
I think because if I remember correctly, you're represented by the public defender.
What, is she gonna be in on that day? Cause I
Yes.
was under the impression she wasn't gonna be in last week, she was gonna be in this.
She won't be in today. She's going to be in next, and not next week either. The date that we have her scheduled is the second Tuesday of the month usually, and that'll be the 14th of October. So let me just, the case that I've pulled up here does not have any warrants, but I want to pull up all of Mr. Dasso's cases because I do believe that I may have at least put them in the, one in the queue when I didn't have Mr. Dasso here at this last court date. Can you look and see if there's either warrants or in the queue, the
No
warrant queue?
warrants, none in the queue.
None in the warrant queue?
None in the queue.
Okay, and are there any warrants outstanding for Mr. Dasso? So I may have held off on Mr. Dasso.
I got a ticket last week.
Okay, I want you to come back on your public defender day.
Okay.
We've been kind of, and you and I've had this conversation more than once. We've been kind of kicking the can down the road. At some point, we need to resolve those cases one way or the other. If we can get, and I know there's only so much that you can do to improve your stability situation. So I'm just kind of speaking out loud so the prosecutor's office knows and you know that at your next court date between you, the public defender, and the prosecutors, you're going to have to try to set some cases for trial or get resolutions that everybody's comfortable with that move the cases forward in an appropriate way. But for right now, I'm going to indicate that we're going to reset all of Mr. Dasso's cases for October 14th. I want you to come at 9:30. Even though the ticket says 8:30 on the 14th, 9:30 is when the public defender will be here. So all of your cases will be set for that date.
Is there any way I can get her contact information again? I had her information wrote down that the DA gave me last week, or last time I was in court, but it got wet in my stuff.
Yes.
Over the rain.
So someone can get the contact information for Miss Talene, and we'll get that written down for you before you leave here. Can we just be super careful that, to make sure that we do not have any warrants outstanding for Mr. Dasso? Everybody's comfortable with that? The last thing I want to have happen is him leave here and then have an officer arrest him thinking that there's a warrant from our court, so.
Yeah, he's not in the queue.
Okay. And there's nothing outstanding for him? No. Okay, good. All right. So Mr. Dasso, just hang tight. Leslie, are you going to just print out a face sheet form or do you want to send him out front?
I already sent the message out front.
Okay, so right out front, they'll print out the face sheet and ask them, they can write down Ms. Talene's contact information for you on the face sheet for you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you for appearing, Mr. Dasso.